I was not expecting this morning, March 23rd, to wake up to 12 degrees outside. I was not expecting yesterday to wake up to 4 to 5 inches of snow on the ground. And I was also not expecting what happened a few days ago here in the woodyard. You know, when you're the favorite firewood hobbyist on your street, sometimes when you come out in the woodyard, you just don't know what to do. So for instance, today, do I run the Yappa? Do I run the Easton Made? I just ran the Wolf Ridge, so I don't know. I'm kind of, I'm kind of torn what to do. Oh, hey!
Hey!
Bob Nelson!
How's it going? I was kind of lost here.
I was just saying how, I was just telling everybody, today would be a great day to run the Wolf Ridge log splitter. A few months ago, I had talked to Bob Nelson at Wolf Ridge, and he asked if I had ever considered upgrading or replacing my push block with the newer, larger push block. And it never really crossed my mind. I bought this 28 Pro from Wolf Ridge back in 2018. And I guess I had never really thought of being able to like upgrade certain individual components on the machine, because now the 28 Pro comes with a lot of these features standard. So I never really thought about it. But back and forth communication, I was talking with Bob and he had mentioned, you know, I could upgrade the push block, I could upgrade the cylinder. There were a few different options available. And I said, well, you know, yeah, what the heck, maybe I should. So he arranged to come over here the other day and pick up my machine to take it in to do these upgrades. But then what happened was very unexpected and quite a shocking surprise. I'm like, sometimes that's where I was just saying, I don't know what to do sometimes.
Yeah, I was pulling into the #1 hobbyist woodyard.
Hey.
You know? It looks like you're becoming more than a hobbyist though. I see a lot of wood, I see a lot of equipment, and I see a deer too. A couple of them.
Yeah, it's all smoke and mirrors.
Two.
Smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, you got to sell a lot of firewood to pay for all this
Holy
equipment.
crap, what's this?
I don't know.
What in the hell is going on here? I got the camera rolling, but I don't know what's happening.
Somebody called, want some splitter upgrades?
Somebody.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
You surprised me here in the woodyard.
So we were talking about doing some upgrades, and you have all those nice decals all over that original 28C from 2017 or 18. And we thought, well, it would be a shame to mess with that work of art you have there. And who better would be able to show off all the new changes that we've gone through and all the upgrades we've made to these machines over the years.
What are all the upgrades?
Than you.
Wow.
And for the record, Dan bought his 28C before he did any YouTube, anything.
Yeah,
He bought it from us. We never really had a chance to say thank you or, you know, here's a product for you to try. And between your help and a guy from Pennsylvania that, you know, some people might know,
I think
they
who he is.
have been the most popular by far.
So this machine right here is the new and improved, modernized version of my current machine.
That's right. So now the Magnum, the bigger push block, the bigger rod in the cylinder, faster cycle time, that's all standard. The auto cycle valve is now standard, and electric start is standard. So it's kind of taking those real popular options and just putting them all into that normal package.
So that's all standard now, right out of the gate.
Yep. And of course we have the bronze slides now included on all the machines. Those are going to last like 10 times longer than the old nylon stuff. And tank is now made in-house. The filter is inside of here instead of hanging off
on the side here.
Yep. And to change your filter, there's a filter inside of this cap. So you just open that up and change your filters inside of there. Otherwise, it's, you know, the same, pretty much the same chassis. We eliminated the holes in the sorting table. New style log lift.
New style log lift.
So you've got the old rigid one. Yep, that one folds open.
So for my original, everything that you've mentioned besides the sorting table extension and the cooler, everything else on here is now standard.
That's right. Yep. Yep. Really wanted.
And was that because you just had a lot of people always asking for
always
those?
Adding those.
So they were always getting added on regardless.
So it was probably 80% of the people would add those 3 options.
Yeah.
So we wanted to standardize it. It makes it easier for production and inventory if we just, everything has it.
Instead of
right.
This order doesn't, this next one does, and then
Right.
things are getting kind of...
Yep. So we had to stock way more items if we didn't have those included. So it made sense just to, you know, most people want it anyway, so let's just throw it on.
Just throw it on.
Yep.
I wasn't. I still don't know what is this really going on? What's happening here?
No thank you is complete without a bottle of booze.
Oh, and it's the right flavor.
So the bottle of booze
thank
and keep you from having to refill all the time during your live streams. So.
Well, yeah, this is. So the old 28 Pro has been replaced with the new 28 Pro. And I mean, you know, what do you even say? I'm still at a loss of words over what happened a few days ago. And the other part of it was for the entire time that I was talking with Bob about just the push block being upgraded, the whole time Chris had already decided that this is what he was going to do. And so Bob was just kind of like stringing me along for, like I mentioned, a few months, never cluing me into what was going to happen. And so it's absolutely crazy, and greatly appreciate this. So I'm sure a lot of people are wondering what is going to happen with the old 28 Pro here. And this is actually going to be heading down to the farm where my dad, Woodhound Sr., can take advantage of the features like the log lift and just have a better splitter down there for him to use. It'll make splitting wood a lot easier for him. And yeah, it's just, again, it's something that it really caught me off guard. It was completely unexpected. I had no idea this was going to happen. I wasn't really asking for it, so I wasn't like, you know, seeing if this would be a possibility. I was just maybe interested in the push block upgrade. And I know this kind of stuff can ruffle a lot of feathers out there, but I think you have to look at it as the leaders in the industry. You know, it's kind of like when you look at almost any industry or like sports, anywhere. The leaders in whatever area you look at, the few that stand out at the top, it's not only what they do with their products, it's what they do, you know, above and beyond that. So like, for instance, you know, like an NFL football team or an NBA team, it's like not what they do on the field during the game, it's what they do off the field and outside of the game. So I think the leaders in the industry that I've had the I'm very grateful for having the opportunities to work with, you know, Metza Machines and Yappa and Easton Made and Wolf Ridge. I think if you look at those 3 companies as the leaders in this industry, I think it's what they do above and beyond the products that they build. The products that they build, they speak for themselves, and the owners of the companies, what they do above and beyond, I think also speaks volumes. So again, I would just like to thank Bob and Chris at Wolf Ridge and all of you for coming along with me on this crazy firewood journey that I've been on for almost 5 years now. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool.